The indecision begins
now. What's good, everybody? It's the dynamic duo Algo Diferente, JS Gallo, and on Mizzy. We here for another episode. It's time to put on a show because we got the motherfucking flow and we just trying to blow. What it do, homie?
What's good, man? What's good? I like that little intro, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We already introduced them to, Algo Diferente. So, you guys get used to it. We're gonna be getting really dynamic in future episodes. And yeah, man, that's it. No more cap. No more cap on us. We going over and above. You feel me? I'm not saying cap, like no cap, but I'm saying, no limitations. What you're gonna see now is gonna be some greatness. And hey, cheers, my brother. I know you're keeping it, a little drier on your side. Yes.
We being healthy today, you know what I'm saying? Can't fuck up my workout I just had,
You know what I'm saying? There's a little pimp juice, you know what I'm saying? A little color dynamics because it's like blue Red Bull.
I would be joining you, but just because of past experiences, when you do a protein smoothie right after and you drink right after, doesn't make for a good mix.
Very true. I respect that. Keeping the fitness right, you know what I'm saying? So, one thing I want to ask you guys as we get into today's show, kind of want to ask you, for a lot of us out here, especially myself, we're hitting peak weights that we've never seen before. We've been struggling, working out or getting out there to work out is not easy because maybe you don't know what to do or, you're just not about that life. So like, is there anything you could kind of give people like me and our listeners kind of like, maybe ideology of how to maybe step into this field of working out that we're not too familiar with?
Man, honestly, I would have to say it's like your want to be better. It comes to a point where it's just like, fuck, man, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of looking like this. So it's like I gotta fucking do something about this because I'm not getting any younger, and it's your metabolism is only gonna get slower. So it's time to start kicking it up a notch. And you don't have to be a freaking Mr. Olympia and work out 100 times a day and whatnot, but just find something that you like that gets your heart moving, and then little by little keep it going, and then just work your way up. And then if you do want to do more and work harder and do more things, and shit, props to you. I'm trying to finally reach that level of I wouldn't say I want to be like fully shredded and jacked like once upon a time, but I definitely want to be fucking solid and like fit. I don't need to be like six pack showing like all day every day, but I'm just trying to sit down and not have some jelly rolls. You know what I mean?
Trying to go up 2 flights of stairs and not be out of breath. You know
what I'm saying? Lord.
Yeah, I feel that. Perfect, man. Yeah, definitely, man. And, one thing, we're going to start implementing and putting in here because, at the end of the day, this platform is going to be for, like I said, very dynamic range of things. We're not just going to be keeping it only sports based. We're going to be hopping on to everything. And fitness is definitely something that, we want to push forth, especially in the United States, having the problem with obesity that we do now. Us being cultured from different countries, you do see that there are just more people that are obese here versus other countries. And, the more you explore and visit, you'll notice those things. And, we just want to put this out there, for like our people. Like I said, man, we make it, you make it. So that's always our big thing. That's always our thing about like, liking and subscribing, and commenting when you can and really getting us out there, because the moment we get out, man, we're just spreading positivity. We're spreading the flow. It's all branded. It's all locked in. Like, this is something we believe in. The influence of the sun is simple, man. Every day the sun will rise. So when you're struggling, just remember that every day the sun will rise. Every day you wake up, that's a blessing. All right. Because there's a lot of people that don't get that opportunity. So, as we talk about that, man, I feel like something that we've been kind of, putting it in the back, for a little bit. And it's time for us to bring it front and center, man. LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? We're talking that Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? It's movie review time.
Space Jam. Ladies and gentlemen, movie review time.
Entertainment with the flow, the dynamic duo. We're going to give you our synopsis.
Hey, man, and you got the magazine and you had such a entry. Why don't you start us off and give us that damn rating?
All right. Respectively. So, there's a lot of movies, I would say, in our lifetime, like, like the Halloweens or like I don't know why I'm talking horror movies off it, but The Exorcist and okay, Planet of the Apes. There we go. Movies like that we maybe didn't witness, like our parents got to witness the first generation of those. But Space Jam was our generation. We are the first generation of Space Jams, and everybody else, these 2000 and newers, they're the ones that this is their Space Jam. So, looking at it like that, because I don't want to look at it like comparing it to the OG. Never is gonna live up to the OG. You just know how that goes. And I love LeBron, you know. But overall, I had to give it like I'm gonna give it a very accurate rating. I'm gonna be very exact. It's an 8.2 for me. The reason I didn't give it an 8.5 is it was a little silly at times. And when I say silly, like the storyline was a little iffy. Um,
100 on that.
right. And you know what? As I'm breaking down my synopsis, like let me know if you agree with me or not. Because it was iffy, right?
Yeah, it was very iffy. I mean, of course, everybody already knows by now if you haven't, we're Heat fans. So that one little part at the beginning of getting that little moment, memory, relive, it's like, oh God, take me back. That was
I gotta
dope.
take a sip for that one, man.
I appreciated that. Might have, felt like a little violin in the background.
Some endorphins being released a little bit, a little happiness in there.
A little happiness, a little sadness, but it was dope that he threw that in there because at the end of the day, that's part of his legacy. And but yeah, man, it was a little too much, man, all over the place with what they added. I get the whole new gen thing and the technology aspect of things, but it's like, golly, to what extent do you need to like go? I know we said we're trying to go no cap and go like kind of sky's the limit, but shit, yo, that shit was intense.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to think like, okay, maybe it was just like, electronic stuff, virtual reality stuff, like that Matrix vibe. That's kind of like the theme right now. But man, aliens and UFOs are popping up all over the place. So why didn't we just kind of keep it to the original like alien vibe that the aliens came back to? But I guess it's just they had to kind of switch up the storyline. And yeah, man, 8.2. I like the idea that Warner Brothers didn't hold back. They even if it was a bootleg Batman, a bootleg Robin, Dorothy, whoever, they were all in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Iron Giant. So, I respected that. I like that. So 8.2, man. 8.2, not bad. Really good.
Okay. I mean, at least you didn't give it a damn 10 or some crazy
Oh,
nonsense.
hey man, I almost got my movie license, review license, taken away from me. So I gotta be a little accurate, you know what I'm saying? A little better.
That feels. So I will say, I gave it a 7.5 personally. Uh, it was just that whole concept of like just going a little too crazy and getting too carried away with like the extra boosts and points and different things that was like beyond basketball. That was a little too much for me. But I did enjoy the little it takes you back to like different movie scenes and you see LeBron playing like certain characters and roles with Bugs Bunny, and that was kind of cool. I did appreciate that. Definitely got a couple laughs. The one thing I was disappointed in, not to compare to the first one, but what was dope is I forget what Buddy's name is, but you remember it was like, well, obviously it was Bill Murray, but you had like that chunky guy that kind of like got plastered, and then he got like
Yeah.
and I guess all of out of nowhere, Bill Murray comes in and plays. And then in this case, we had Michael Jordan ended up being Michael B. Jordan. I feel like it
Yeah,
would be kind of dope to like
that was
he
pretty
gets a
neat.
little like in-game action. That would
Yeah,
be cool.
that would have been funny, man. At least see him in a jersey for a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Overall, great movie. Overall, great movie. Like I said, it's hard to replicate a classic. So, and one thing also I want to mention before we move on is how did you feel about the CGI?
The CGI. I mean, it was not bad. I mean, considering that we live in an era where that shit's above and beyond, it's
True
like,
that. True
geez.
that. But I was gonna say like Layla Bunny looked weird to me.
Oh yeah, bro. But
I
since
was
we
thinking
live
about like this region that they didn't do well on the rabbit. I don't know. I don't know what it was for me. The Granny was hilarious though.
the
Granny was
granny was fucking
MVP, bro. I love me
dope.
some Granny, yo.
I know one of the things with Lola Bunny though, since we live in that whole cancel culture era and all that stuff, um, it was like I guess she was a little too I don't want to say promiscuous, but I guess in the original she might have been a little too showy, girly, sexy. So I
Uh,
guess they made it a point to make her more sporty and whatnot.
hey, man. Well,
To
I
each
just
their own, I guess. Not trying to get in trouble now. So you gotta do it the right way.
Definitely. And like, at the end of the day, man, we respect those that are politically correct. At times we can be politically correct, and at times we can just be violent. So, to each their own, whatever you feel. Like I can't blame people that I don't want to deal with the bullshit later. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like imagine if they do drop the movie and then a whole cancel culture comes like, yo, why is she so promiscuous? Like, what are we showing our children? So it's like, I never even thought about it. To me, it was a freaking rabbit. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Why is your
So
mind going there? You're sick.
yeah. We're definitely very different in many ways, but yeah, man. Next thing you know, I feel like we have to tackle on. It's a sad topic. It's kind of old at this point, but I feel like it is very relevant. The situation going on right now with anybody that's familiar with social media and influencers and whatnot. Bundle of Brittany, Brittany Renner. She's a really popular model, known for showing her assets.
Oh boy, that indeed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She's known for showing her assets. And for the guy over
Yes,
here,
at the end,
you know what I'm saying? For the guy over here, it's there's extra incentive because she's a Cowboys fan as well. So automatically,
Hey, I ain't gonna say no. I ain't mad at it.
you know what I'm saying? So
That's her life choice. She decided. So hey, why not?
right. So Bundles of Brittany. Before we talk about the gentleman in this situation, Bundles of Brittany, she's known for being kind of like a hoochie. And no disrespect. Hey, every girl got their game, but she's known for that. She's kind of like a fly out girl, messes with athletes, messes with musicians. She had a moment where she had a thing with Kaepernick. She had a moment she had a thing with Lil Uzi Vert. And and that countless many that we probably don't even know of. And she wrote a book, a tell-all, red flag, tell-all, and kind of like, gave up all this information. I guess at that point, people might have thought maybe she kind of purified herself. Maybe she I don't know what was in that book. I didn't read it, but maybe there was things in there that allowed people to kind of respect her more, understand her more. She kind of got a little more popping. I think it was even a bestseller. I'm not sure. But then, a young kid coming out of college, PJ Washington, saw Shotty, probably from a young age. I think there is an age difference. So, this was a girl that he grew up seeing, liking her photos, being like, bro, I wish I could get this girl in the future. Ends up making it to the pros, believes in this girl, build a relationship. They fall in love. And from there, you start seeing rumors of Tiana Trump, which is Bundle of Brittany's best friend, which just so happens to be a porn star. Red flag number 2. And she's over here, like, chilling with, guess who? LaMelo Ball, one of the biggest players right now in the league, rookie of the year, eventually down the line. Next thing you know, boom, Bundles of Brittany is pregnant. So this poor kid, PJ Washington, is now in the situation where, he thinks he's building a family. A few days go by, whatnot. Instagram goes, or Twitter, he puts up a message saying it was all a lie, to that nature. Next thing you know, Bundles of Brittany is online, laughing, going woo about all the dudes she smashed, and savage. And she will be getting $200K a month for 18 years for all those divorce babies out there that know what happens when you go through divorce. You're going to be getting some child support. $200K a year. If this man has a successful career, he's still young. Yo, Gallo, I want to know, man, as a single man, knowing that there are women out there that could do this to you, that could trap you the moment you make it. Like, what does that put in your head? Like, is there a reason why now men are not trusting women as much as they used to? Is there a fair reason? Because there's girls like this that are ruining it for all the great women out there.
Man, first and foremost, listen here, young blood. You done got finessed. That's what it comes down to. Buddy got finessed. Call it what you want, say what you want, but these girls out here be wilding and they'll do whatever to get that bag, secure the future. Hey, man, whether you agree with it, disagree with it, want to shame it or not, that's a thing. Yeah, I think it's pretty fucked up in my opinion. Shit. I personally, that's where I would just I wouldn't be ejaculating, I would be evacuating because I gotta take care of my mentals and my chickens before I gotta worry about that nonsense.
Facts. And the one thing that hurts me, and like I feel like at the end of all this, like because we're a little older, so I'm not saying too old. We still haven't hit 3-0.
I like to say oldish.
Oldish, yeah, very good. TV show coming soon. Oldish. So yeah, man. So nah, man, it's just when I see this now as an older person, I think, man, that poor kid. Because now we live in a day and age where everything you're leaving a carbon footprint. Social media, it has all that. That memory saved. People record and save different videos and come on, World Star. We all know this. And at the end of the day, man, there's gonna be a kid that there's gonna be footage of his parents and this girl almost showing like, oh, bro, athletes, they're the dumbest. Woo! It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. I like Bundle of Brittany, man. I like, I get it. You're a baddie. Like, come on, we don't even have to play. But it's like your soul's dark as shit. And at the end of the day, man, I can't respect that. And like your kid is gonna grow up like seeing that. And it's gonna be like, oh, mama made me out of a check. Come on, man. That's messed up.
Yeah, that definitely is messed up. In other news, I feel like it's been a little trend where these somewhat older women, I don't want to say older women like cougars or anything, but these a little bit older women are starting to gravitate toward these young athletes, and it's like, damn. Hopefully, more problems like this don't occur, especially out in the 305. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Amen. 305 is the city you get trapped. So
Literally.
Don't get trapped. Yeah, don't get trapped. Okay, man. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's been a while since we addressed some elephants in the room. So, all right, man. Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have a somewhat improved squad. And, Gaio, if you could please run us through some of the big, moves that we have made during this off season, and then we could go through a roster breakdown and get into all that,
Well, most noticeably, of course, we got Mr. Kyle Lowry from the six-side Toronto Raptors, once upon a champion, It was hard to see a fan favorite, a guy that embraced the Heat culture and literally sweat blood, fucking shed tears of joy, nitty-gritty, lost teeth, fucking gave it his all. Like, no tougher motherfucker than him probably has ever played for the Miami Heat, aside from UD. But even then, that motherfucker out here losing teeth. So it just shows you how fucking bananas he goes for the game. But yeah, man, it was a nice move. It was a little alarming when you consider age and contract numbers and whatnot. But overall, an upgrade. It was concerning at first because it's like, damn, you see all these other teams, not to be mentioned right now because I don't want to take away from the Heat, but it's like, sheesh. Yeah, Kyle Lowry's nice, but golly, how the hell are we going to stack up against these other teams? And but luckily, now that we know that we got Oladipo for the low, and we got a couple dogs and one of the Morris twins, and what's his name, PJ Tucker,
Sneaker King,
the dog of dogs, wilding dogs out here, fucking.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter, but it was literally like a literally brawl, and it's like how the Miami Heat practices are going to be next season.
Oh, I saw that.
Man, classic, man, classic. Yeah, man, great. Yeah, man. You pretty much you mentioned it all there. Now like moving forward, we definitely got to figure out lineups. Are we gonna stick with Dedmon being big man? Do we have this one guy coming out of the summer league? Where do we stand lineups wise? I saw some. I don't want to put a specific lineup because honestly, it's still a lot of playing around, and we're still in the heat of off season and pickups and whatnot. So at this point, very content. Like you said, man, we're picking up a player. We love the Dragon, but at the end of the day, someone that's been in the finals, is a finals champion, and playoff experience all the way to the very end. That does help us a lot. And, I want to say, now we can proceed and kind of talk about some of the other pickups in the league. Look at the Lakers, man. You look at a squad now that's quite antique. And
quite antique.
We're sitting here looking like, man, we just went to St. Augustine and hit the Fountain of Youth over there. You feel me? Keeping it Florida in this bitch. So, like, we're looking good right now. And I look at that, I'm like, man, you guys are literally only planning for maybe a season. Like,
they're going all in. They really are going all in. And just to bro, some of these names that they got, because it's like they got mad age, but then they managed to finesse Malik Monk,
I know.
our very own Kendrick Nunn, which is probably going to end up being the steal of all steals. And I can't believe we didn't get anything out of him and traded him when his value was high, which sucks because really, bro.
I know. I know. No, and they even got who else they slipped in that bitch? Oh, Wayne Ellington ain't that old.
Wayne Ellington, Kent Bazemore.
Sheesh.
They brought back Mr. Ariza. Like, my God.
Right? Yeah, man. So, at this point, it's a very interesting season.
I will say though, me personally, I think the best constructed team this year got to go to the Chicago Bulls. If they manage to keep Blonde Boy Markkanen or whatever, that team is ridiculously stacked and well put together. And if Pat Riley's going to retire anytime soon, what's the name of that GM? Because holy moly, guacamole.
Yeah, they did a really good move, and they surrounded Zach LaVine with the pieces he needed. So great move, man. Well, what do you got to say about man, LeBron out here getting to play with all his friends, his best friends?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. That's the luckiest motherfucker in the history of sports, bro. Like, my God, bro, should we go down the list of players that he's played with just to remind people, like, the caliber of talent and prestigiousness that he's played with?
Look, crazy thing is I want you to do that, but just mention 10, and you're already going to realize that you're going to have an abundance beyond 10. But just name 10 so they know. I'll help you out if you need any help.
All right, we'll go with the first two off bat just because it hits home. Wade and Chris Bosh. That's retarded. I'll do one more because it's back to hitting home, which is crazy. Ray Allen, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttlesworth. And I'll let you get 3.
Okay. Oh, I think, 3, so I'm going to hit 4, right?
Yeah, you can hit 3 now back to back.
Oh, 3 back to back? Okay, so we're going to hit Kyrie. That's already, boom. Besides Kyrie, I want to be like open here. Let's give it Kevin Love. Even though
they won a ring. He was a walking triple double.
And let's see.
Double double, not triple double. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll keep it modern. The brow.
That. All right. And then now you want to go into this season with freaking adding Russell Westbrook, the walking triple double.
Sheesh.
Freak of all freaks.
Sheesh.
And now you add a future Hall of Famer, his brother, boy, they go way back, Mr. Carmelo Anthony.
Banana boat buddy. Triple B's in this bitch. This ain't Baller Brand. This is the Banana Boat squad, you know what I'm saying?
Come on. God. And then who else should we throw in there?
I'll just say it because even though he was at the end of his career, that's still like a big name, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he got to play with Shaq Diesel. That's definitely true. Helped him kind of like be more professional, learn a little bit more on that aspect of the game. 1000%. I completely forgot about that, and that right there is like, whoa.
That's what I'm saying. And then, like, if we want to throw, like, last name, you could even throw, like, many. You could even throw, like, come on, man, No Shirt JR. Like, at the end of the day, let's not...
JR, if we're going to go with the no attire, No Shoe Mike Miller.
No Shoe Mike Miller. These are all small names, bad here, like... And the thing is, okay, maybe these are not huge names. We could probably think of...
the first 9, arguably, all in the Hall of Fame. No, they probably all are in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Only one I might say maybe not, Kevin Love, but even then, after X amount of years, I'm sure he might even get in.
Hell yeah, definitely. Those couple seasons in Minnesota for sure. The way he was a double king.
Yeah.
You got the triple double king, and then you got the double king. You know what I'm saying? Both from UCLA. No, but I do want to. Okay, let's put a little bit of brain effort. Because I feel like we can name one more all-star caliber player that played with him.
Let's think.
Oh, I'll throw this one. Easy one. Rajon Rondo.
Missed.
I know, but at the end of the day,
they did. And the most ironic thing of all,
Break
is
it
that
down.
he went to do it with his biggest arch nemesis rival in the
I
history.
know that's the funniest thing. That's why I'm just gonna give it to him because, bro, I don't want to even hear about none of your beefs because, bro, you went to like first of all, the Heat and Rajon don't have beef no more because
Yeah.
he was no longer a Celtic, and bro, you went to your rival. So everything you put yourself on and you claimed, you just
You had a freaking commercial for either Champs, Foot Locker, one or the other, with freaking your team gear in an alternate reality with Lakers gear and like all, ugh, like, come on, bro.
facts, man, facts, bro. So yeah, man. So LeBron, hey man, they just added to the amount of players that and I almost feel like some players at this point just want to like go to get a little bit of the LeBron like you
Oh,
know
1000%.
fairy dust to like land on them and go
That's
all
what
out.
it's been the like last what 8 years of basketball now.
Yeah, I feel like that's what Nunn did because apparently Nunn turned down money
Yeah,
with the Lakers. So
I will
that's
say I'd rather him go to the Lakers than the damn Knicks.
facts. Facts. Knicks are making I can't say like great moves, but they're solid.
Considering they were the fourth seed already, it just helps their cause, which is like fuck me.
So all right, let me ask you something. What are like how do you feel about Kemba, bro?
Kemba, I think he's nice, but can he stay healthy?
That's what I'm saying. Is he really a Pete? Like, is he gonna be a well, they have Derrick Rose, so maybe they can kind of finesse that role in case some games, he can't play some games. But man, I was such a big Kemba fan in the Hornets, and then like now it's kind of like, man, this dude really struggling, and maybe he'll never reach that peak just because of physical.
That's what sucks because we have a case like that. We go subject A, Miami Heat, Victor Oladipo, potentially a superstar, great defense, scorer, can do it all, but the guy is made of glass. And then subject B with the same scenario, Kemba Walker, good teams being put together, but these two pieces that could make or break
Mm-hmm.
and get you either over the hump or just right out of the hump.
Facts, man. Oh, one other one I want to ask you about. What do you think about former Heat center signing with the Jazz?
That was very interesting. That was very interesting.
Any possible Wade there? You think any possible Wade influences?
Huh. That is a very good point. That is a very good
Yo,
point.
yo, we gotta watch out now, man. Wade is easily going to be kind of like pulling boys in now. So we got, Wade might be an op for a little bit, bro. That's our West Coast squad. But if Wade fucking with the Heat, man, you better take a risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, good, man. Whatever, bro. Whiteside, honestly, I can say at this point, I don't care anymore. Like our team is where it needs to be. You
We
know,
see one more piece.
one more piece for sure. But I want to say, like, Whiteside, I can say we could squash because I felt like there was a period there where there was beef, but like, you went to a great squad, but better squads rise at the time, and we made it to the finals.
Let
Obviously,
bygones be bygones at this point.
yeah, man. No beefs, no beefs. There's no beefs, man. You did your thing for us, and when you were healthy and not, doing whatever was going on at that time, you were a double double, bro. So respect.
That
All
was
right,
a
man.
tour of you.
I know. That's why I don't even know how to segue into something else. I don't even know where we're at. Got me lost, man.
Did he just say that?
I'm just tripping that Wade might be taking. Yo, like, what if the Dragon goes over and is like a backup 6 man for
I
Donovan?
wouldn't be half mad at that. I
Yeah,
want so here's my thing. I hate that we lost the Dragon. I wish we could have kept him, but if I just want him to be on a contender, he doesn't deserve to be on a rebuilding team. He deserves more. He deserves a chance to at least win,
yeah.
try to win.
And he performs on the big stage.
Yeah,
Was
that's
it FIBA?
real. That guy's a savage when it comes to crunch time.
Yeah, FIBA playoffs. He's one of the guys you want to have the ball in his hands toward the final minutes because he'll make the right move for
I
sure.
wouldn't be mad as much as I do love a certain player of that team, but the team in general is like, ah. I wouldn't be mad if he went to Dallas, bro. I think it would be great to see him get to do something with his little big brother.
I respect that.
I
respect that. That's a very nice thing of you to say.
Yeah, man. You know what? We almost got rid of him at one point to there, so why not just let the Slovenian brothers do their thing?
Yeah. Only way I would have done is if they allowed us to baptize young Timmy.
Oh,
That's all.
let me.
I,
If we could have
yeah,
done a 3-team deal where we got Kyle Lowry, and Timmy. Oh boy.
yeah, man. Like literally, like, bro, it would have been perfect. It would have been like, yo, you should have been on this squad since the fucking get go.
Yeah.
So hey man, it's dope, man. It's dope. I think right now, bro, let's close this book on NBA. Too many things going on. We still have a lot of things happening. I want to proceed to NFL, man. We're in a position now, before I get into the Finns. So it seems that Aaron Rodgers will be going and playing this season with the Green Bay Packers, bro. But it seems like it'll be the last season, and he'll be moving on from here. What do you think, bro?
Hey man, only time will tell. We don't know. We do not know.
Do you think there might be a low percentage that he may remain with Green Bay, or that's it, done
I think there's
deal?
a low percentage. I think if they could figure out whatever the little disagreement or whatever issue they have, and let's say they were to win, not saying I want them to win, even though I think he deserves another ring. Um, who knows? Sometimes winning cures everything. Sometimes it doesn't, and you go to Tampa and you win some more. But we'll see. That'll be interesting story to keep an eye on because I know him and Devontae Adams. They seem like they're like this, so I feel like where one goes, the other one might try to go. Where one stays, maybe the other one stays.
Huh. Yeah, that's dope, man. Like I said, one thing that got me super hyped about that was they were trying to get Cobb back.
They actually did get him. They ended up
Oh
getting,
yeah,
and that's pretty dope because that was a
let's go,
great piece. That was a great
man.
piece.
The dynamic duo, man. We love dynamic duos.
Bring it back, run it back.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be the main guy no more, but saying a little slot guy right there doing his thing. Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to Cobb.
Yeah.
Mr. Clear Eyes, you know what I'm saying?
It's the clear eyes.
That man got like sheesh.
Mr.
Contact.
Your girl, if you know.
Yeah, man. It got me feeling nervous, man. Jeez.
There's certain individuals in this world that you just don't want your significant other to be around. It's like, oh shit.
Can I say something, man? If you're one of those individuals that's just born, there's people that have to get pretty. There's people that are just, all natural, that we just some chilling ass,
Mhm.
You're looking at them right now. We just all natural, man. We do this off waking up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, the people that are like just born pretty, bro.
Yeah.
Like since they came out the Vajee.
They came out the womb like,
Exactly, bro. So those pretty motherfuckers, man. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, small motherfuckers and shit.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck you from the pretty people.
Calvin Klein deals and shit.
Shish. God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out Cobb, bro. I really liked them. I really like that wide receiver dynamic that they had over there. Greg Jennings and all that.
Bro, that was nice. That was nice.
It was a nice era, man. Nice era. And bro, are you ready for some football, bro?
I'm beyond ready.
Jeez, man.
Beyond ready. I'm so ready, bro.
I know you're ready because last year you pretty much took the season off, bro.
Bro, that was ridiculous.
You had an off year last year.
I completely forgot what it's like to watch football or be a fan of a team that doesn't have a quarterback. And holy shit, that is the most painful. I don't put that on nobody. That is brutal, yo. That's not cool. Not fun.
Why'd you gotta say that? Why you gotta say you don't?
That shit's harsh. That shit's harsh.
Why are you saying that? Because you're talking to a Dolphins fan?
Hey man, Dolphins are my home team, so but
it must be harsh not having a quarterback. What are you trying to say?
No, I mean, what you mean? They got a quarterback now.
Oh, no, now I do. What are you trying to say?
Damn time they do.
Let me tell a story, man. There was one time I went to a Cowboys game with this motherfucker here. I probably told this story in the past. I'm not sure, but I went to a Cowboys Dolphins game with this guy, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was in the bathroom taking a pee-pee. Taking it easy. I drank a little bit. And, I had one of those special salute to service jerseys, at Cameron Wake. And, a Cowboys fan was feeling some type of way. Wanted to say a comment to me saying that, I'm not a real Dolphins fan because I ain't even wearing the colors. I'm wearing Jets colors. And that shit threw me off, bro. I got so angry. And I'm here peeing. Me and this guy are peeing, having a debate with each other. I'm saying, bro, you guys haven't won shit from the 90s going off. You know, we haven't won anything from the 70s, but you know,
bygones be back.
you know what I'm saying? I can't say that at the moment. I don't even know. All I think is Marino. We did our thing.
Those are the two teams that have like nothing to to their name for the longest of times, and like they only have
our dynasty and our legacy. That's it.
They have certain accolades that keep them relevant, and they ride that till the wheels.
I think I yelled 72. I think I yelled 72. 17-0. I was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I was wilding. I'm talking like I was born in 72.
Sheesh.
I wasn't even considered. My parents were like 6 years old or some shit.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, that was an interesting day, man. I remember I'm going at this dude, and then my dog is next to me, and it almost feeling like almost like I'm a op, like I'm an enemy, and I'm like, oh bro, like this guy tries to swing at me. I need your help. Like what the hell, man? Like I was worried at that moment. I'm like, my dog don't got my back. Oh, I see these Cowboys motherfuckers taking over fucking Hard Rock. I feel some type of way, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Okay, so bring us to Dolphins, bro. Dolphins. I want because I feel like I'm gonna have a biased opinion, and obviously you're gonna have a somewhat biased opinion because you're the second squad and whatnot. But you're still pure in the sense that you're looking from an outsider looking in. Mm-hmm. So I want to know what you think about this whole Xavier Howard situation and the money thing, bro. Like, is this is he kind of being grimy?
What? What's crazy that you say that, because I was talking to a buddy the other day, and rewinding a little bit when we were talking about Lowry and Butler and the money that we're paying them, and it's like, god damn, these motherfuckers taking a page out of the Book of X. Like, bro, why you gotta be so greedy, man? Like, fuck. Like, you do not, like, when you're making multi-millions and you're complaining about like not getting a couple other million, it's like, bro, what the fuck? I mean, I get it if you're making like $3,000 or some shit, but like when you're making a ridiculous amount of money where you're set for your kids' future, it's like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Nah, big facts, man. Big facts. I'm not gonna lie, I was devastated. I was honestly like contemplating buying an Xavier Howard jersey, so I'm glad I didn't. But one thing, I was devastated. I'll be honest with you. One thing I do want to say, that now I just had an epiphany when you were saying what you were saying, which was a really good point. Maybe I understand now why Xavier Howard wants that. Because think about where we are. You're living in Cali now, but you grew up here.
Yeah.
Miami is the town of like, bro, there's bums, but if you're living in those nice areas, you're gonna be seeing stupid money. Like in Miami, there's stupid money.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe every day seeing like day-to-day life and just living in Miami, maybe it got to his head. Maybe it's just like, I want to be at another level. I'm seeing jewelers. I'm seeing the Russians here got stupid bread. I'm seeing all these different walks of life in Miami, which are the richest in the world, that just love Miami and they come here. And he's seeing that. Maybe it's just like, this is not equating to the lifestyle I want to live. I just got that epiphany, because at the end of the day, it is greedy, because the way I see it, why can't Miami ever have that luck of that one player, which we've had? It's in the Miami Heat mostly. Miami Heat have developed kind of like that loyalty, whatever. Mm-hmm. But in all the other avenues of sports, when it comes to Miami, it's one of those things where money is the most important thing. If not, I'm out this bitch. Yeah. And, I'm kind of, and even Wade was one of those. Shout out to the whip that just drove by. Wade was one of those that, he saw what he built in Miami. So his view is clear. But maybe if you go to these small market teams, that's why these players are more open to the idea that maybe the cost of living out here ain't that crazy. I'm already a boss out here, so I'll take the pay cut so my homie can come play with me, But yeah. When you're looking at Miami, this is the richest of the richest in certain areas, and probably where he stays, that maybe, it hit him in his head, and he's like, nah, man, I want to be that dude.
Bro, but he is that dude. One thing that these players don't realize is, I mean, shit, acting like we know, because we make all these fucking millions, so we have all the clue. But nah,
very soon,
one day. But man, so we just live in a world where sports every year the salary cap goes up. Every year there's going to be a new highest paid player. So you sign a contract, you agree to those terms to be the highest paid player. A year or two go down the road, and market value gets put into play. Big splash moves gets put into play. Wanting to build a dynasty, put in a solid ass defense, possibly have the greatest cornerback tandem in him and Byron Jones, which is would be fire if they can keep it. And it just sucks that Byron Jones got a crazy ass contract that ended up being more. I don't know if it was overall money, but I think it was the yearly money that might have been higher.
I mean,
And it's just like, bro, so what? Every fucking year you got to make a couple more million than the other person, bro. Just sit down. It happens. Zeke was the highest paid. Then CMC became the highest paid, and then next year there's going to be another highest paid. That's just the way it goes. It's science, sports science.
yeah. Ah, man, and knowing your role too, man. Like, if you're really trying to build something, but if you're just about the money, then you're just about the money. And maybe in that situation, you're not going to be the player that benefits us. You know what I'm saying?
And I will say one thing. Let's not act like he's a law-abiding citizen and he's all dandy and he's like, he's got some red flags and some skeletons in his closet like we all do. But bro,
and, and let's not forget that he's pretty much been hurt for like a couple years now. And he had probably one of the more promising seasons last season. Well, prior to that, he was struggling because he couldn't stay on the field.
And after all that, he still got blessed by the Dolphins. Like, bro, come on.
Man, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible when it comes to the situation because, like I said, bro, I was ready to commit to the jersey purchase. I was ready to say like, yo, this is my guy. Like, lifer Dolphin, that doesn't exist anymore. So
lifer. What does that mean? Unless your name is UD.
What does lifer mean, bro? Udonis Haslam. That's what it fucking means.
That's the definition of loyalty.
I want his picture with the blood dripping down his cheek in the dictionary, motherfuckers.
1,000
loyalty. Man. All right, bro. I think we touched upon everything, man. I think I just want to leave us off with a couple of thoughts and concepts that I want to bounce off you, man. And this is another one of those self-improvement things, maybe for other people to hear that, this is a side that you never heard. But Gaio, man, I want to ask you, bro, what does loyalty mean to you? And when I ask that, if someone was loyal to you, what are certain actions or certain things that they might do to prove their loyalty? Because I think nowadays everybody's here saying, this is my best friend, this is my best friend. Yo, this guy, that's my dog, that's my brother. Yo, that's my sister, that's my homegirl. Like, she'll never let me down. And then when times get rough, you look around and none of those people are around you. So loyalty, bro, what does that mean to you? What type of actions will let you see that someone is loyal to you?
The only action I can tell you right now, my friend, my brother, just look in the eyes of the person in front or next to you, and you just know. You just know, man.
So you think it's like an intuition per se?
I want to say it's an intuition for the most part. It depends because I know some people's intuition could be like, "Oh my God, off rip, you're so nice, bam, we're like this." Nah, there's got to be time. There's got to be certain life events, a lot of shit talking, a lot of laughing, a lot of ups and downs for that shit to accumulate and happen. But you just know, man. It's like no second guessing. No, you can like have a peace of mind. Like you don't have to like worry what they might say or think or do. And yeah, man, that's just how I see it.
Oh, for sure, man. I'll agree everything you said. Probably just say like what you just said. You can find loyalty when you're able to openly communicate, or you don't even have to hide anything. Like if this person can genuinely fuck with you for all the bad shit you do, all the good shit you do, and all the shit in between, that person is really loyal, man. You gotta see that. Because a lot of people, they'll judge you off of stupid little actions. Like you might slip up once, and they're gonna be like, this dude. And it's like, bro, everybody's human. So you gotta kind of like, yo, like if like one thing I want to say about loyalty though is loyalty. It's the stupidest thing because everybody always says it, but actions mean the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? If somebody needs to figure out if I can really trust you, if you say you're gonna do something, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do that shit off rip, now you know your word ain't bond. And if your word ain't bond, you ain't shit. Because then it's like, what if you tell somebody, yo, I got you? No, come on, man, trust me. You know me, but they already know. Damn, this person right here never shows up when times are hard. You know, when we're calling, it's like no answers. You know, shit like that. What is that, bro? Is that loyalty? Nah, bro, you ready, man. And I'm not saying every time, even if you got to give a call back, we're all busy. We're all living life. We're all doing that. But loyalty speaks by actions. And that's the big thing, man. So if you're looking around you, it could be your wife, it could be your significant other, it could be your best friend, it could be your father, uncle, niece, nephew, whatever. Loyalty speaks in actions. If you show them loyalty, they'll show you loyalty back. Loyalty is not just given, you know, like that shit is earned, like our boy LeBron said. So, you know, one thing we always want to leave our people with is try to show your loyalty. Try to show that you're a loyal human being, because at the end of the day, it will benefit you in the future. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, like I said, bro, the flow's out here. The dynamic duo, algo diferente. You know, we're just trying to give you guys game and take you to another level, and just, you know, talk about current events, man. So, Gallo, bro, please take us out of this. I think we're done for the day. Let them know.
Hey man, like you said, it's one of the oldest cliches in the book. Actions speak louder than words, and that's just the fact. It is what it is. The people who out here saying trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, that's a red flag for me, in my opinion. Keep an eye out for those. With that being said, you know what time it is. It's the Indecision. It's our show. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. We out.